Argentina were 2-0 down with 11 minutes to go, and they've gone on to beat Egypt by 3-2. The Enzo Fernandez winner. There he is, Enzo Fernandez. 92 minutes on the clock, wins it for the world champions. These were the scenes in Buenos Aires, Argentina, when that goal went in. And in Miami as well, as the defending world champions make it through to the quarterfinals. And that man, there he is, being hoisted above his teammates. Change the game for them, as he so often does. Quite simply, what on earth would they do without him? Welcome inside our studio, Rebecca Lowe, Thierry Henry, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, two of
Rebecca, what's going on? No.
I know, I've said it about 2,500 times.
I have this aura, but
I was going to say two of Messi's former teammates as well, and Alexis Lalas. Alexis, you're going to start us off, because before this game, lovely embrace between the two stars, and so much happened. You go.
Yeah, Egypt didn't get the script, and so they said, no, we're going to take the lead here. Ibrahim, wonderful ball into the box, and he gets some good power on it, and you say, wait a second, is something crazy yet again happening at the World Cup? I know Messi's shaking his head and saying, that's not what is supposed to happen here. And so Argentina said, well, not so fast, because we're going to go down the other end here and try to get this back and restore our good name. That's a foul, all right? It's a penalty. And Hassan takes down Tagliafico, and so it's a penalty. And so what's going to happen? Obviously, Messi's going to step up and put this in the back of the... Wait a second! No! Denied! Talk about not going to script. My goodness. So now we get the sense that maybe something special is happening here. And what else do we got here? Oh, my goodness.
What a save! What a save, as you're going to see here. Julian Alvarez trying to score, but the goalkeeper was on fire, and Tagliafico cannot believe it. And then, guys, we were in a very famous now avocado room, and we looked at it as it happened just like now. What a run. Outstanding. And what a pass from Mo Salah. And then Zico, funny enough, scoring against Argentina, but for Egypt. But they went back to check if it was a foul. They actually thought it was a foul, so the goal was disallowed. And then Zico was like, oh yeah, really? You're going to take it out? Well, all right. Let me put it 2-0. Again, Zico scoring against Argentina, but for Egypt. Boom! 2-0. And then the little man got upset. Put the ball in the box, but what a header from Romero. Please have a look, because there is not a lot in the cross, but the way he rotated his neck there to be able to score was outstanding. 2-1.
And the little man was not satisfied with his assist. Look at this shot, bam, boom. But look at this celebration. He doesn't jump one time. And look at this second, bam.
Bam.
This was a different celebration. You could see a lot of emotions behind that. Anger, happiness, everything you can put in there. And it goes in. And he is the top scorer of the World Cup. And then you're gonna see something beautiful here. Look at this pass, one. Lautaro Martinez brings it with him. He waits. Normally he waits for Messi, but he makes a surprise. Who shows up? Enzo Fernandez. What a header. Put the ball where it comes from, because the goalkeeper will make a movement where the ball goes. Then you're gonna put him on the wrong foot, wrong balance, and put it back where it came from. Look at this header. Amazing. Finally, somebody else helping Messi to get the win. Beautiful episode. Look how emotional Messi is. And look how angry Salah is. Or maybe not.
Just getting his teammates away, I think, with the disappointment at the end, but that's what we've been talking about.
Look what it means for Leo.
Yeah, the emotion on his face. The first player in World Cup history to score in 6 straight knockout matches. And what a comeback then. From 2-0 down, with 11 minutes left on the clock, to win 3-2. Tom Brady wading in. Yep, that might top my 28-3, which was also, by the way, against the Atlanta Falcons, the home stadium where we've been watching the football today. Wow, what a story. Another incredible match at this 2026 World Cup. We're going to take you back to Atlanta, to the crew over there, guys.
It was absolutely incredible to be in this stadium to witness what we have just seen there, because as you guys have pointed out, with just over 10 minutes of this match to go, Argentina, the defending champions, Messi, they were heading home, they were on their way, but then somehow they have managed to turn this around. What a comeback, Javier. How on earth did Argentina do that?
I mean, with that passion, Clarence and I were talking about off cameras, not this passion, this grit, this never give up for this team. You know, we can see their fans, you know, they're still singing, they're still celebrating. What we felt over there watching the game, it was like, regardless of the 2-0, the supporters were feeling that they might come back, you know, and yeah, they were coming, the goals were coming, but I think a substitution that it was very important, Clarence, of this game.
Very important, and you said it all, that the heart that this team has shown when they won the World Cup. The same thing I'm seeing here in Lautaro Martinez. We were calling it. They needed something different. Alvarez was a bit all over the place. We needed a bit more experience, somebody who could think about the game and add value to what Messi generally does as an architect. And of course, he's celebrating here with his fans. They waited a lot of time here on the pitch, right, Jules, to celebrate with the fans. And I mean, it's emotional. Yes. It's very emotional. Also because if we go back now to Egypt, what a match they played.
Oh, wow.
Incredible.
Yeah.
What a match they played.
How big is that decision now when we look back at it to disallow that
huge.
goal?
I think it's huge, and this doesn't go in favor of Egypt, obviously, or against Argentina. It's just a very harsh, in my point of view, you know, play over there that, yeah, they went, they reviewed it, they said it was a call. For me, it's very soft, even not a foul, but it's part of the game you need to play. What surprised us the most, it was that regardless of that call, Egypt said, okay, let's play, let's keep playing, and then they scored the second goal in another very good counter-attack.
And then we cannot even blame Egypt on anything what happened. I mean, the goals were just quality goals of Argentina. Congratulations. Yeah, so, I mean, look at the third goal. Lautaro Martinez, that gets the ball from another striker who went in his own box to get the ball from Salah. One ball in front, waiting for that moment, and then a quality header.
Mo Salah, when he came over and saw you on the full-time whistle, did he have any words? What did he say?
I think he just said, hi, thank you, and we were just saying that he did amazing, what a run, and not only about his career, and then as well, I wish him luck in his next chapter of his career.
What a player, and you imagine he'll still have another World Cup to come.
Yeah, well, for sure, and I mean, I said just how proud I am, how he conducts himself
what
on
a gentleman,
the pitch, off the pitch. He's a gentleman, he's amazing. Salah really deserves all the credits.
All right, guys, well, as you can hear in this stadium, there is still so much noise going on here, Rebecca.
Jules, thank you. So Argentina through to the quarterfinals for the 5th time in the past 6 World Cups, still alive in their title defence. They await the winner then of Switzerland and Colombia. Speaking of Colombia, they're in the house in Vancouver. They've got their sights set on their 2nd ever quarterfinal berth at a World Cup, and they will face Switzerland coming up in just a bit. That match is on its way today here on Fox. Join us back here at 3 p.m. Eastern. Until then, from Zlatan, Thierry and Alexi, I'm Rebecca Lowe, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.
Argentina versus Egypt here in Atlanta. What a start by Egypt! Oh, free header, and that is exactly what Argentina needed. Argentina, oh, it's gone in, it's 2-2, and who else? Can you believe this?
The story we have at half-time at the moment in Atlanta with the world champions 1 down to Egypt. They could be 3-1 up, but they're 1-0 down. So let's get on with the analysis and look at the Egyptian goal, Gary, which is a really good header. Even if they're defending, you've got a query mark over Martinez and what he's doing here.
Yeah, I'm surprised because he's usually the best, actually. Because of his size, he's very aware of being body-to-body and touch tight. He puts a great delivery into the back post. But you just watch him here. He's close. He's sort of wrestling with that Ibrahim, and then all of a sudden he just steps off him, and I think he might just be thinking about stepping up for offside with the rest in line. But just watch him, he's quite tight, he's tight, and that's what he does. He's very good at it, and then he just switches off for a split second. Maybe he thinks that they're going to push up, But it's a great delivery, great header, and look, gives Egypt a fighting chance here.
Yeah, when the ball goes in there, sometimes who really wants to win it? Brilliant header.
Yeah, it is. He's heading it back where it's come from as well. He's just got on the right side of him. He's just got a good... Just head it back where it's come from.
Yeah, and puts them 1-0 up. Right, so Lionel Messi, for all his brilliance, misses another penalty. It's the second he's missed at this World Cup. That's an unwanted record. When we have a look at it, it's very well created. You like the Messi pass?
Yeah, I do. Even though you're thinking that you don't want him to be dropping too deep. But even this pass here just takes a few players out of the game. Lovely way to pass, and obviously poor defending. He's not aware of what's around him. Obviously clever to just get the touch on it and then the penalty. And to be fair, we're watching it here in Righty. We didn't fancy him.
No.
I know his record obviously is not great. No. And again, Ali's mentioned there, for a great player like Messi, almost lacking that belief in himself. It's amazing.
So he's missed half the penalties he's taken in the World Cup. That excludes penalty shootouts.
Yeah.
Gary, doesn't someone have to take penalties off him? Sorry, does someone have to say to Lionel Messi, I don't care, you're Lionel Messi, you're not very good at penalties?
Trump?
What do you think it's going to be? An edict?
You know what? I can't imagine anybody.
But seriously, there's no point saying Messi going to go out the World Cup if he's
but Bruce, can you imagine being in that dressing room? It's like saying to like Ronaldo, no, I'll take him. You're going to go to
the
Messi.
Manager, Scaloni goes, no, Alvarez, you're on pens.
No, Scaloni's not going to say that neither.
They're impossible, these players of that stature, to be able to communicate with around stuff like this. They want every penalty, they want every free kick.
But they've had loads of chances. They've missed 2 or 3 great chances, plus a penalty. It's just that discipline now. The longer the game goes on, they don't do anything daft because they have created fantastic opportunities. The keeper's obviously doing very, very well. But these have got to be goals.
Again, with that one, Roy, like I'm saying, head it back where it's come from because that got inside the post.
Head it down.
Head it down, back to where it's come from.
These are huge chances.
And this is Alvarez, who we really would expect as a striker of his
quality. We're talking about
what's he done wrong there?
He shouldn't give him a chance, should he, right?
You say what he's done wrong there. When you're doing finishing practice, you know that when you're coming in, the ball's coming in at such a pace, you have to help, you have to guide it on. It's not just connect with it and you think it's going to go in because the goalkeeper, he has to make that kind of save as well. Look where he is. All the space is over there, so you're told to guide it towards the post.
Just something, for all the sort of frustration that Argentina had against Cape Verde, I actually think they're creating a lot more chances against Egypt, so I'd expect them to get back in the second half. Egypt are actually quite frustrating. They're lacking a little bit of discipline. If they could just get a bit tighter and more compact, and maybe they have to think about Marmoush up top, who can sprint forward.
Instead of who, though, Gary?
I don't know if Egypt have the discipline to sit in. I think they're a bit excited themselves and probably feel they want to get a second goal.
So what we're saying is you can't take Messi off penalties and you can't sub Salah. It's basically what that face says, doesn't it?
It's difficult.
They don't need a manager.
1-0 to Egypt at half-time. Work for Argentina to do and for the manager Scaloni to do as well, because at the moment, well, we saw the other day, didn't we, Norway beating Brazil. At the moment, Egypt are beating Argentina.